Hey guys, we have some news on old seven-time Jimmie Johnson in the Cup Series. We have some big news regarding his crew chief, Kevin Meendering, and the news is Kevin Meendering will not be Jimmie Johnson's crew chief anymore. It will be Cliff Daniels. Hendrick Motorsports names Cliff Daniels as the number 48 crew chief. This will start next week, or actually this week at Watkins Glen. So no more Kevin Meendering for Jimmie Johnson as his crew chief. Now, as you can see here, it says Hendrick Motorsports has named Cliff Daniels as the new crew chief for seven-time NASCAR Cup Series champion Jimmie Johnson and the number 48 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 team. Daniels will assume the role immediately and will be atop the pit box for Sunday's road course race at Watkins Glen International. This is huge news. I guess, Rick Hendrick thinks that this is what's going to help Jimmie Johnson win races, compete for wins. And, he won a stage yesterday at Pocono, but that's because Kyle Busch pitted weird. I think he was on weird strategy. So Daniels is 31 years old, and he won the 2016 Cup Series championship as Jimmie Johnson's race engineer. He's born in Smithfield, Virginia, and he joined the 48 team in December 2014, moved to Hendrick Motorsports' competition systems group following the 2018 season, and rejoined the number 48 team as a race engineer last month at Sonoma Raceway. And this is what Rick Hendrick is saying. So this is... quote, "We have great confidence in Cliff's ability to win races with Jimmie and the team," said Hendrick Motorsports owner Rick Hendrick. "He's a natural leader and tremendously talented from both a technical and communication standpoint. Cliff's familiarity with Jimmie and the number 48 team culture will benefit us a ton. He will bring the spark that's been our missing ingredient." So yeah, this is what he thinks will help Jimmie Johnson win races. So obviously Kevin Meendering wasn't helping at all. Chad Knaus is now William Byron's crew chief for the 24, after Chad Knaus was Jimmie's crew chief for all of his 7 championships and all of his other years in the Cup Series, and now he is out. With William Byron. Daniels will replace Kevin Meendering, who will remain with Hendrick Motorsports in a senior competition role. So he's not leaving Hendrick Motorsports. He's just not going to be Jimmie Johnson's crew chief anymore. Meendering joined the number 48 team following the 2018 season. And this is also what Rick Hendrick is saying. "Kevin is a talent. We have areas where he can make a major impact and help all 4 of our teams be successful. Everyone thinks the world of him, and we plan to make him as a key member of our organization for as long as he wants to be here." So they're not getting rid of Kevin Meendering. They're just getting rid of him of being Jimmie Johnson's crew chief and putting Cliff Daniels in there. It says as long as Meendering wants to be there. So it's not ever going to get booted from Hendricks, so if you will. Through 21 races in 2019, Johnson, 43 years old, has 1 pole position and 8 top 10 finishes, including 3 top 5s. He is currently 17th in the driver's standings, 12 points below the playoff cut line. And Jimmie Johnson, this is Jimmie Johnson talking, quote, "Cliff has really shined since he came back to the 48, Johnson said. When he returned, there was an immediate change to the team dynamic that all of us felt. We've worked together for a long time, have a ton of mutual respect, and a shared vision. I have no doubt the strong connection and working relationship is going to pay dividends right away. I'm so grateful to Kevin. He's a truly awesome person who I think very, very highly of. I'm looking forward to continuing to work with him in his new role. He's a brilliant guy and will make all of us better." So, he's grateful for Kevin, but he's ready to move with Cliff Daniels. So, Daniels is a former stock car driver who raced late models in and around Virginia at tracks like Langley, Southside, and South Boston. He earned a mechanical engineering degree from the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. He was hired by Rab Racing in 2011. He was a race engineer for driver Tony Stewart at Stewart-Haas Racing for 2 seasons, which is 2013 and 2014, before joining Hendrick Motorsports. "We have an opportunity to win an 8th championship," and a lot more races with Jimmie. That's what Cliff Daniels said, quoted. And quote, I'm proud to be in this position and have total faith in the team and our ability to perform at the level everyone expects. We have the best driver, the best organization, and the best leadership, so everything we need to be successful is in place. It's always been my goal to become a crew chief, and I'm thankful to Mr. Hendrick for his confidence. So Cliff Daniels will be Jimmie Johnson's new crew chief starting at Watkins Glen this week. Kevin Mendering's out, but he's still with Hendrick Motorsports for as long as he wants, but not the crew chief. So Cliff Daniels, I guess that's what Rick Hendrick thinks will help Jimmie Johnson win races and get closer to his 8th championship in the Cup Series. And yeah, that's huge news. It really is. And I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. That's big news. Big news. Right on NASCAR.com, I got the notification. Old 7-time getting a new crew chief over midway in the season. Cliff Daniels. No more Kevin Mendering after no more Chad Knaus before. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. See you next time.